Liverpool have been dealt a major setback ahead of their crucial Premier League meeting with Aston Villa. Arne Slot's side have hit a slump in form over the past few weeks, and this latest development threatens to add to their misery at a vital stage of the season. With Villa also pushing for a top 4 spot, the timing couldn't be worse for the Reds as they look to find some consistency and form heading into a busy run of fixtures. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson has been a huge loss since suffering a hamstring injury last month, but his return to the fold appears to be edging closer. The Reds legend has become a more injury-prone figure in recent years, with lengthy layoffs now happening most seasons. Alisson hasn't played since suffering a hamstring problem in the 1-0 defeat away Galatasaray on September 30th, with Liverpool losing 4 of their 5 games without him. While Jurgen has enjoyed some good moments, he hasn't performed with the same authority, and could have done better for goals conceded against Man United and Brentford. On Wednesday, Alisson took to Instagram to share a photo of himself on the training ground with boots and gloves on, suggesting he is making positive progress, doing more than just running. These past few weeks have again outlined how invaluable Alisson remains for Liverpool, with the Premier League champions looking more susceptible at the back without him. The 33-year-old possesses an aura that few other goalkeepers in the world do, both in terms of making his defense feel safe and also getting into the head of opposition players. It is no fluke that Liverpool's alarming dip in form has coincided with Alisson being out of the team, and Arne Slot needs him back as soon as possible. A return after the November international break is expected, with Slot providing an injury update ahead of Saturday's visit of Aston Villa. I think Ryan Gravenberch has a good chance. The others, let's wait and see tomorrow and Friday in training, Slot said. I don't know all of them, but Ryan has the best chance of all of them. That means Mamardashvili will be under big pressure to perform against Villa, Real Madrid, and Man City in the next 3 games, which feels like a defining period in Liverpool's season. At 33 years of age, Alisson can't go on forever, even though he is far from old for a goalkeeper, and his fitness woes are now becoming an issue. Replacing him in the long term is going to be nigh on impossible for Liverpool, given his status as a generational talent in his position, but Mamardashvili is hopefully the man to fill that void. Liverpool's struggles in Alisson's absence have once again underlined just how vital he remains to the club's success. His commanding presence, calm distribution, and match-defining saves have long been the foundation of Liverpool's defensive resilience, qualities that no replacement, however talented, has yet managed to replicate. While Mamardashvili continues to gain valuable experience during this testing period, the hope will be that Alisson's return after the international break can help steady the ship and restore confidence across the back line. Now, Liverpool have been dealt an injury blow regarding Jeremy Frimpong, with the right-back expected to be out for at least another month. The Dutchman has experienced a slow start to life at Anfield, with injury problems getting in the way, as well as playing in a team struggling for confidence. Frimpong limped out of the 5-1 win away to Eintracht Frankfurt with his second hamstring issue of the season, acting as one of many blows for Arne Slot. It has left Connor Bradley as the only specialist first-team option at right-back, though Calvin Ramsey started Wednesday's 3-0 defeat to Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup. Now, the Mail's Lewis Steele reports that Frimpong is facing around 6 weeks on the sidelines in total. The expected return date for the 24-year-old is early December, meaning he is definitely out of the games against Aston Villa, Real Madrid, and Man City before the November international break. Frimpong is also due to be unavailable during a hectic period after that, one that sees Liverpool play 6 times in 17 days between November 22nd and December 9th. This is a clear setback for Frimpong, who hasn't been able to get any momentum going so far. The Netherlands international hasn't adjusted to the Premier League, and the fact that he is no longer being used at wing-back as was the case at Bayer Leverkusen. His lengthy absence makes it vital for Bradley to stay fit, something he hasn't always found easy, with Ramsey potentially having to be drafted in too. It is also a blow because Frimpong could play on the right wing when Mohamed Salah departs for the Africa Cup of Nations, with the tournament starting on December 21st. Injuries can define any season, and the fitness issues are mounting up for Liverpool, with the likes of Alisson, Curtis Jones, and Alexander Isak likely to be out of Saturday's visit to Villa. It is making a tough period for Slot even harder, with the head coach facing mounting pressure if results don't improve before the international break. In other news, Stefan Bajcetic has been sidelined with a hamstring injury since early May, and his comeback is still a work in progress. Bajcetic underwent hamstring surgery on an injury he sustained while on loan at Las Palmas last season, which has kept him sidelined for coming up on 6 months. The 21-year-old has taken steps towards a return by training outside at the AXA training centre, and is a regular presence as he continues his rehabilitations. His comeback is expected to first come with the club's under-21s, with head coach Rob Page revealing in September of his hopes to help Bajcetic get back to full fitness. The most recent update from Page on Sunday, however, hinted that his return is not imminent. Not yet. On any new developments, we should know more in the next couple of weeks. Page revealed after the under-21s mini derby win. With more than 5 months on the sidelines so far, Liverpool's medical department will not rush the Spaniard's return, and any minutes he does get will be carefully managed and overseen. His window of opportunity for the under-21s is limited though, as Page's side have only 3 games on their schedule from now until the end of the year, and they all take place in November. It would not be a surprise then if Bajcetic continues to work towards full fitness at the AXA training centre before marking his competitive return in the new year, 8 months on from his injury. Bajcetic has been plagued by injury in his young career to date, with impressive development readily put on hold due to a combination of calf, back, adductor and now hamstring issues. At the end of September, the 21-year-old wrote on Instagram that he is counting the days until his return, but he has not yet been cleared to take part in competitive action. Bajcetic last played for Liverpool's first team in May 2024, coming off the bench in Jurgen Klopp's penultimate home match in charge of the club. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.